The 2021 Major League Baseball season began on April 1 and is scheduled to end on October 3. The 91st All-Star Game held on July 13 was supposed to be held at Truist Park, home of the Atlanta Braves. But league officials moved the game to Coors Field, home of the Colorado Rockies, following the passage of the Georgia Senate Bill 202 by the Georgia General Assembly, which MLB considered to be restrictive of voting rights. The World Series is scheduled to begin on October 26 and a potential Game 7 is scheduled for November 3. The entire schedule was released on July 9, 2020. For the second consecutive year, cross-border travel restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic forced the Toronto Blue Jays to open their home schedule in the United States, with tenures in Dunedin, Florida and Buffalo, New York. But in July 2021 it was announced that the Canadian government had granted an exemption to allow the Blue Jays to return to Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario beginning July 30. This year is the final season of the Cleveland Indians competing with that nickname. On December 14, 2020, the team announced that they would unveil their new moniker and associated uniform and stadium changes before the 2022 season to replace the 106-year-old nickname. On July 23, the Indians revealed that their new nickname will be the Guardians. Debuting next season, Major League Baseball announced the 2021 regular season schedule on July 9, 2020. A full 162-game season is planned. As has been the case since 2013, all teams will play their four division opponents 19 times each for a total of 76 games. They will play 6 or 7 games against each of the other 10 same league opponents for a total of 66 games, and 20 interleague games. For the second season in a row, interleague play will be between corresponding regions. 2-2-game series. The MLB at Field of Dreams game, originally scheduled for 2020 but cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, will feature a matchup between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox at a purpose-built ballpark in Dyersville, Iowa on August 12. The 2021 MLB Little League Classic will feature a matchup between the Los Angeles Angels and the Cleveland Indians at Bowman Field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, on August 22. On February 9, Major League Baseball announced the following temporary rule changes for the 2020 season would continue in the 2021 season. Additionally, the broader use of suspended games was carried over from the 2020 season. An increase of the active roster size to 26 players, originally planned for the 2020 season, took effect. Other changes that had also been planned: a limit of 13 pitchers on active rosters and restrictions on position players pitching, were waived for 2021. COVID-19 protocols from the 2020 season remain in effect, but may be eased by teams once 85% of their Tier 1 staff are fully vaccinated. On June 15, MLB announced that any player found with a foreign substance would be immediately ejected from the game, and would receive a 10-game suspension. Heightened enforcement of existing rules that prohibit such substances began after widespread use by pitchers to increase their grip and spin rate. The Milwaukee Brewers' Miller Park was renamed American Family Field after Madison, Wisconsin-based American Family Insurance outbid the Miller Brewing Company for the ballpark's naming rights. Miller's 20-year contract expired at the end of the 2020 season. On March 31, the Miami Marlins announced that Marlins Park would be renamed to Lone Depot Park, as the naming rights were sold to Lake Forest, California-based Lone Depot. Unlike 2020, where all games, or other promotions for vaccinated spectators at games. On February 18, the Toronto Blue Jays announced that they would open the home portion of their schedule at TD Ballpark in Dunedin, Florida due to travel restrictions enforced by the Canadian federal government. On May 5, it was announced that the Blue Jays would return to Salin Field in Buffalo, where the team played the majority of their home games in 2020. On June 1, on July 16, the Blue Jays received a national interest exemption from the Canadian government to host games at Rogers Centre beginning July 30. From June 18, full capacity. This will be the 8th and final year of the current contracts with Fox, ESPN, and TBS before the new 7-year deals begin in 2022. FS1 will televise games on Tuesday nights and on Saturday, both during the afternoon and evening. Fox will also air some Saturday night games. ESPN will televise games on its flagship Sunday Night Baseball as well as Monday and Wednesday night games and holiday games on Memorial Day and Labor Day. ESPN Sunday Night Baseball telecasts will be exclusive. TBS will televise 13 straight weeks of Sunday afternoon games and will also televise the National League postseason. The American League postseason will be broadcast among ESPN, Fox, FS1, and MLB Network for the 22nd straight year. The 2021 World Series